Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. This is episode number 16 of the Road to Glory series. I hope you are following the episode very closely. This has now become a part of my daily routine. It's so much fun. So guys, in today's video, I finally gathered the balls to play champs, and you will see in today's video what happens to me. And do share your experience in terms of how was your champs this weekend. Was it sweaty? Was it like chill? Let me know in the comment section, guys. Let's get the episode cracking, but before we do that, guys, hit like on the video, and if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, guys. Let's begin. So I start today's video with basically this was Friday night or Saturday morning. I actually play a couple of squad battle games. Rewards of squad battles you will get tomorrow's video, not in today's video. We were completing this Darmian card. Also, we were doing a couple of other SPCs, other objectives. We finished 50 squad battle games, man. It's in just like 2 weeks of Ultimate Team. We finished 50 freaking squad battle games. That's how hard I've been grinding the game just to make this series interesting for you guys. So uske liye like to banta hai. So these are the couple of packs that we got. Obviously a 50k pack is something that we expect, something good. I see Portugal, and then when I see CDM, I know that's going to be Neves. And unfortunately, when you see like a guaranteed 84 plus from your pack, and then you get only an 84, it's kind of demotivating. We get a couple of other players, but nothing that great. So one day, 20 hours to go. So that's basically on Saturday afternoon or evening is when I decide to start champs. And this is not the team, guys. This is the team that I was using in the objectives. If you see, I was completing the other one here, which is the Turkish League objective. I think I'm short on 2 games on that, so I will eventually do that. So this was the team I was using. I was also trying to take this team to champs, but I think then I realized that I have Quaradona on my bench, right? So I'd rather start him, and to start him I would require some links, and the only link that I get to Quaradona is my 88 rated Osimhen, right? I wanted to keep Werner actually in the squad, reason being that Werner is more agile, and I think so after the upgrade, right, he now has a 5-star weak foot. But unfortunately, if I want to fit Quara, because he's a 5-star skiller, so if I want to fit him in the squad, probably I'll have to get Osimhen in. I was actually searching for Osimhen. I'm like, where have I lost my Osimhen? Only to realize that my Osimhen is the first player on the bench. So I quickly select him and I add him. So this is the squad that we are taking. In terms of obviously I had to put Magnan also to give him some chem. So we are right now at 26 chem. Man, I'm so used to pressing the L2 to get into this menus. I've rocked a 4-3-2-1 for a change. I'm going back to 4-3-2-1 to see whether it works. So Quara will play on the right. Osimhen will be my left, drop back or come back to defense wala midfielder. Rest of the team is going to be like this. We've also set up the 5-4-1 just in case I feel that someone is dominating too much. I don't want to play this formation, and I'll try and avoid playing this formation for the most of it. But yeah, mainly 4-3-2-1 and 4-4-2 is what we are going to go with for champs. Like most of the times I'm going to play Quaradona up front because of his 5-star. So yeah guys, this is the team, 26 chem, and Jai Mata Di Bolke. Let's get into game number 1. Game number 1, I seen the opponent, he had Araujo and Varane with that Nunes up front. And guys, first of all, tell me how many of you guys are struggling with champs, man. How many of you guys are struggling with the champs? Man, first of all, I don't know, for some reason, I was so scared to play champs, right? I was so scared. Like, I was checking, this guy was playing 4-2-3-1 and he was dominating like every every counter attack he was scoring against me. So I decided to do a couple of changes. I was like, you know what, Osimhen isn't working, so should I just remove him? So I get Werner in, but this guy just runs riots against me, man. Like, he runs, he green times this, I guess. Yes, he green times this and he scores and he celebrates, but probably that celebration doesn't count because that gets triggered, man. Like many times it gets triggered, then my opponent ends up scoring an own goal, and I guess he gets like agitated because he does that. And this guy he wasn't pressing his R2, man. So obviously he was dribbling well. So we start foot champs with a loss. We get into the next game. I think this guy has Van der Ven who's put into evolution. So I'm like, you know what? This should be an easy game. And as soon as I say that, this fellow comes straight and he scores with Werner. Then, like, look at this, guys. Look at this. Like, I don't know what my defense was doing there. Like, both Bremer and Kunde lose the ball. And then this guy had Musiala who, man, now I know like how that dribble thing works. That your whole dribble playstyle plus it is broken. We however score 1. As soon as I score 1, this my opponent gets like triggered or whatever. Like he red times that shot and it goes inside, man. Like that's how like I don't know how to explain. I was like damn irritated that all of this was happening. So you see, we're already like a 6-goal thriller in like the first half. This guy's dribbling was too good. I'm not gonna lie. Like even like tapped finish that pass with who was that? I guess that was Kudos, right? Yeah. And I think after 6 games, 6 goals, I was like, you know what? Baswa, you can celebrate, I know. And I actually felt bad because this is one of the people that I don't know personally from the community, but I heard his name in the stream of Kunal Yatat. I don't know whether that's the same guy, but it's okay, man. Like I don't expect people like these to do all of this stuff. Anyway, I also I play the third game also and I lose that, so I then come back and I decide to remove Kane because I'm like, you know what, I need Sterling up front. So I make a couple of changes to the squad. I make a couple of changes to the formation. I decide to go with the 4-1-2-1-2. I think that was the formation that I built, and also the 4-2-3-1. I go back to the 4-2-3-1. And I'm like, you know what, let's make these changes. This is how the squad is looking like. Tonali comes out, Bellingham comes in. Also, I think that the whole adding Whitey in the name just like people then screw with you. So I decide to change the name. I'm like, it's okay. I don't want people to come and subscribe because they are being torturous. I actually play one game, I guess, or I forget that I created that team. So I was so demotivated after the 3 games, right? I literally went to like Foot Champs to see the rewards, and I'm like, what do I get for 1 win? And I was like, okay, not bad. What do I get for 6 wins? And what do I get for 9 wins, right? I was actually literally checking that because like 0-3 to start champs for someone like me who is like a rank 5, rank 4 player, it was damn scary, man. You see, 3 games, I just have 3 points. So I was just checking. This was, I think, my rank 7. This was for 6 wins. This is your 9 wins. Obviously, the influx of coins. So we head into the next game. I use the same team. Is the only difference is we now are rocking a 4-1-2-1 formation. So we open the score. I think we open the scoring. Yeah, Bremer, he's damn good aerially. So 4-1-2-1-2 was just helping me to do those triangle passing up front. We hit the opponent with 2 goals. However, he's Ansu Fati. He green times the shot. He scores 1. I really thought that the player was offside here. But yeah, my opponent equalizes. Then I don't know whether he was playing an offside trap or what. We managed to take the lead again. And then I don't know whether I could call it like the frustration from the previous match, or I don't know what should I say, but yeah, we score, like we take like a 3-goal lead. This opponent doesn't decide to quit, and then finally when he sees that I'm going to like score the last goal, he decides to quit. So that's our first win for the weekend league. It gave me some motivation. It takes us 1-3 in the weekend league. This is the next opponent. Now this guy had Neymar, Benzema, and who's that guy? Rafael Leao. We scored 2 goals. He obviously equalizes with Neymar. Like, what a brilliant finish by Neymar. But I think so this was a game, one of those games where I was dominating, like just walking the ball past the net. We scored 3, and I think so after this, if I'm not wrong, after this goal that Kane scores, right, like a brilliant goal, I think my opponent then decides to quit, or does he? Yeah, man, I was getting these lags. Like if you see the right bar up front, right, I don't know what was happening. The game was lagging too much while I was playing. So the whole build up of, anyways, I've lost like 3 games to start with, and then after that all this is happening. But we kept our calm. We end up winning this game 6-2, and that takes us 2-3 in the weekend league. Next opponent, now he had Malin up front. So I'm like, what can Malin even do? But yeah, Malin can pass the ball, and Saka can pass the ball back to Sane and score. By the way, my throat is still not alright. That's why the delay in this video. So guys, please bear with me. I do the step over boost with Osimhen. Man, who's messaging me right now? Anywho, let's focus on the video. What is the scenes? Oh my god, my opponent equalizes. And see, this was the formation that I was talking about, right? 4-1-2-1-2. So I decided to then go to a 4-4-2. I remove Osimhen. I put in I think I put in Silva, right? Yeah, I put in Silva over there, and then I get him on the flank, and I put Quara out there, but nothing happens. I lose the game 3-1. That takes us 4-2 in the weekend league, or 2-4 in the weekend league. So that's a very bad start. Now in this game, the first half was so tight knitted, if I have to call it. So I decided to make a couple of changes in the first half. I can basically get Silva in like midfield. So I apply the press, I get the ball with Oshim, and this guy moves his keeper, and I net it in the front post. Then I decide to switch back to the 4-1-2-1 to get a couple of substitutions done. Walker passes the ball to Quara scores, and we win our third game. This takes us 3-4 in the weekend league. Yeah, 3-4. Yes, 3-4. That's 3 wins is 12, and then 4 wins, that takes us to 16. Now I thought I would take Ilaramendi, but then I seen his league was basically MLS, right? So I'm like, you know what? Let's go with option one. Option one looked damn good because of the high pace and also the Spurs link, right? Eventually, if we hopefully pack Son or any other Spurs player, right, this person or this player can then link with her. So 85 rated Thomas, decent pace, decent shooting, good dribbling. I also decided to do a couple of trading. Like I was trading with some stadiums and stuff like that, because I'm like, anyways, people are like, it's difficult to trade with regular cards. Now the next opponent that I met was this guy enters the game. He could easily give me the win, but he decides to come in the game and quit. So GG's, man. I hope you had good rewards. And the next opponent I come across has Varane and Diaby up front. He also had Kane, and this guy was ruthless with this Kane, man. Like I think he scores 2 goals in like 20 minutes against me. And look at his goal from Kane, man. What an override! And so after this goal, he basically celebrates. I've cut the celebration from this, but I will tell you why. So he celebrates and then he scores this. He takes the score like to 3-0, and yeah, he continues to celebrate. And I'm like, dude, what the hell? So then we also have Kane. So we put across one before the halftime. Then I see what formation is playing. So I decide to do a couple of changes in terms of pressure on possession loss, because I wanted to put as much pressure that I could. But my opponent goes and scores the 4th goal. He makes it 4-1 in the 55th minute. And then I don't know what happens, man. I don't know. Like I get into a different. I don't know, man. I just become Tex for some reason. If I had to simplify this, so we score. We make it 4-3. Then do I make it 4-all? What a pass, bro. So in the 82nd minute, we make it 4-all. And then finally, I think this was the last move. I was trying and holding the ball. I seen Quara making that run. He goes to mark the pass, and I green time the shot, and Quara scores. And that is the reason I celebrate, because this guy, after taking like the 4-1 lead, was celebrating on me. So that's the only reason I decided to celebrate. Unfortunately, I couldn't give a specific celebration to him. But yeah, this takes us what? 4-4 in the weekend league? Yeah. So where we start 0-3 in the weekend league, we now reach 4-4. So I have 12 games left. You will see that across the next 2 days, guys. I'm not going to put a lot of matches because it is also kind of boring. Also, let me know in the comment section if you all want any specific video, or the changes or the stuff that I did to go from 0-3 to 4-4. Let me know in the comment section. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I will see you all in tomorrow's episode. Until then, good night, God bless, adios.